Hey guys, Reg here, and we got another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today I want to go over something. So much spam. So much spam! This is what we're going to go over. We're going to go over the spam deals. Because I keep getting asked from people, how do you decide on what to spend your money on in Raid Shadow Legends? Now, me personally, I don't spend much money on the game. I really don't. I try to limit myself. I have so many accounts, it's not even funny. If I start spending money on them, I'm going to be bankrupt. Especially with how many deals they throw at us every single day. So, majority of my accounts are free to play. This is my main account, and this is the only account I will spend money on, and I have not spent very much money on it. But every now and then, a deal does pop up in the shop, or I get spam when I go to my Bastion, and I'm like, that kind of looks like a good deal. But then I have to stop and think, is it though? Is it worth the money? And luckily for me and for you, there are people that have figured this out. There are people that have figured out what raid Plarium usually charges for items in the game and what you should be paying for it. And that's wonderful. That's a wonderful tool and resource to have. So I'm going to show you that. Right here, we have a little calculator here, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Interlaria. Yep, I tried and butchered it probably. Intellaria calculator. And I'll have a link down below in the description. Make sure you guys check this out. And this is how I figure out if something is worthwhile or not in the game to buy, if I am even considering buying it. So it's a simple calculator where we put in the offer price. It'll tell you what the value offer of the deal actually is, and then it'll give you a little score system to go by, and you use that score to tell if it's good or bad. And the score is explained right down below. So basically, it's got to give a numerical value between 0 up to 3 point whatever, or 3 point higher than 3. Anything higher than 3 is amazing, and you really should buy it if you can afford it. Anything that's rated 2 to 3 is a very good buy. 1.5 to 2 is reasonable. They say no reason to feel ashamed, but personally, I would never buy anything with that low of a rating. 1 to 1.5 is not a total ripoff, but nothing worth bragging about. Basically, that means you're buying something for the price that it should be. 0.5 to 1 is a bad idea, and below that is just don't even bother. And then they have some examples down below telling you what's good and what's not bad good. For example, the daily gem pack, you get 2,140 gems over 30 days. It has a value of 5.3 if you were to type into this calculator. It is an amazing deal. That is the one thing I do buy every month because it's cheap and it's really worth it. It helps you out quite a bit in the game. But anyways, let's take a look at some of the things that have popped up today on mine, and I will show you how to use this. So let's start with this Doom Tower kit. So first off, we do the price, which is $34.99. And this is in US dollars right now. I know there are ways to convert it. I haven't had to do that since it's in US dollars, and that's what I use. But another way you can do is you can also just open Google, do US dollars to whatever currency you're using, and the numbers will still work. The offer score will still be basically the same. So let's see, we have epic skill tomes times 3. We are going to find epic skill tomes. Where are they? I know there's legendary. Here we go. Epic skill tomes, 3 of them. Put in legendary. We got 3 of them. Gotta put 3 of those in. And then rank 5 chickens. There's 4 of them. We already have them typed in, but let's retype them in. And as I'm typing this in, you can see what Plarium would normally charge for these items. These items combined so far, Plarium would normally charge $71.50. outrageous. It really is. And then we got some silver. We got 2 mil silver. Now the silver one is where a lot of people mess up because they want to type 2000 with the comma in there. But if you do that, it'll give you an invalid offer price and score. Leave out the comma, people. So just put in the number and put a K behind it. So right there we got 2000. We add a K, and that adds 1,000 value to it, which makes it 2 million now, which is the proper amount. And then they would be able to calculate it correctly. Then we have gems. Let's see, gems. This is the hardest thing about the calculator, just finding the items. But once you use it enough, you'll see if it's easier or not for you. So we got a total offer value of $90.25. We're going to pay $34.99. It gives us a score of 2.58. So we go down here. 2.58 would be between 2 and 3, which is a very good buy. So it's not a bad deal. It's a pretty good deal. It's not amazing, awesome, you should jump on it right now deal though. So personally, I'm not gonna get this. But then I can go through and erase everything, or I can just hit F5 to refresh this page, put it back to 0, and I can go and I can look at other different things that they have. This does not work for the gear. They don't have a way to calculate the gear value. Personally, I would never buy one of these gear packs because you never know what their primary stat's going to roll on these. And sure, they'll give you a legendary ore to reroll, but that's just one ore, and you have 3 different pieces that you have to reroll the primary stat to get what you want. So, too much RNG for me. I stay away from the gear packs. But then we can always look at these pack strings too. Like, let's look at this one. Usually these pack strings, the very last one, is an amazing deal. But you have to spend all this money to get to it. So let's just take a look at this one. So this one they want $19.99 for. We're going to get 200k silver. So 200, put a K behind it. 200 gems. And then we have void shards times 6. So then we're going to find our shards in here. They're sacred. Here's void. Put 6 in there. So it's an offer value of $36. The offer score is 1.8, which is bad. We would not ever buy that. But then, like I said, these pack strings, sometimes when you look at the last offer, they're really good. So let's just jump to the last offer. Hit the reset calculator. So we got silver 350k, gems 350, void shards times 7. Those go right there, and it's for $9.99. See, this one has an offer score of 4.5. It's a $45 value, and 4.5, so that's an amazing deal. But in order to get to that amazing deal, we would have to buy these two, which are going to be horrible deals. So it's kind of iffy to go for the pack strings. Personally, I never go for them just because I'm not willing to get screwed over by Plarium for the first two, especially since they don't tell you what the price of the second one is, like, ever. Like right here, all these ones in the middle, they don't tell you how much they're going to cost you. So we don't know if they're going to be good or bad to get to the really good one. So personally, I stay away from those. Lots of the flash deals that pop up. Let's see if I can get one. Nope, monthly pack. Let's try to go back. Yeah, now it's not going to give me spam. Nope, can't get a flash deal to pop up. But flash deals, usually those are good. Once in a blue moon, I will see one or two that I'll type in the calculator, and it's like, no, this is actually just an average deal, not that great. But usually they're good, but again, refer to the calculator. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your real life money. You want to make sure you're getting the most out of your buck. Most bang for your buck. That's the phrase I was looking for. Anyways, I hope this helped you guys out. Again, link will be in the description below. As always, happy rating. Make sure you like the video, share it with your friends, and I'll catch you next time.